Hello everybody, my name is Kaz and welcome back to another video. This is another solo video, me just talking to you guys, giving more tips. And today we are going to be talking about what makes a good content partner, or rather, more accurately, what makes a good collaboration partner. So I got my notes here and I got 15 different points that I'm going to go through real quick and talk a little bit about each one. So first thing is reliability matters more than talent. If someone's super entertaining but constantly flakes, it kills momentum fast. I have a story that goes along with that, but I'm going to read the next one because it kind of coincides together. Point two, communication is everything. If schedules change, ideas shift, or energy is low, you've got to communicate. Silence creates confusion way faster than honesty does. So, my story, my real life example for this is before we started this collaboration channel with Amber and I, for she proposed the idea for it. I was working with somebody else doing a different channel, and basically communication was almost non-existent, to put it lightly. And for example, scheduling issues were really big, and we would have times where this other person would say they're ready to get on and record, and then I wouldn't hear anything back from them. I'd message and try to call them, and I wouldn't hear anything back. And then they would just keep pushing the time further and further and further back. And I ended up waiting for hours, and it just killed my momentum, it killed my motivation. I didn't want to do it anymore. So that's why reliability and communication matter a lot. Those are probably the two most important points in this is stay communicating with your partner, whoever you're creating content with or collaborating with. Stay in touch with them, let them know what's going on. It's a lot easier that way. Point three, shared goals matter. Are you both trying to grow, just have fun, stream, record? If your goals don't align, friction happens. So, for example, Ember and I, we both went into this with the mindset that we're going to be recording on this channel. We're not going to be streaming yet, at least. We might in the future, but as far as right now, we're not. And we're just recording and we're doing this primarily to just have fun, hang out with each other, spend time together, all that stuff. It's not really we growing would be a good plus, but going viral or anything, that's not our main priority. So respect each other's time. Content creation takes planning, recording, editing, posting. Wasting each other's time leads to burnout real quick. And that kind of goes into what I was saying about this other person that I was trying to work with before. Uh, they are on a completely different sleep schedule than I am. I'm basically expected to adapt to their sleeping patterns and their free time and just drop whatever I'm doing to be able to get on with them whenever they're ready to. It just wasn't working out. Number five, you don't need identical personalities. Sometimes contrast is actually better. Different energy can create stronger chemistry, which I think is good because, and going back to me and Ember, we don't have the same personality. We're similar in a lot of ways. We do a lot of the same stuff. We joke about the same kinds of things, but we're not completely identical personality wise. Like, for example, I am more comfortable with showing my face on camera. I don't have a problem with that at all. And I can just sit here and talk for hours if I need to. But Ember is a good talker. She streams all the time. But whenever it comes to showing her face on camera, it's kind of a different story. She gets nervous. Also, this goes into point six, which is comfort on and off camera. If someone makes you feel awkward, forced, or overly self conscious, it'll show. Trust is a big thing. You need to trust they're not going to sabotage, ghost, or create unnecessary drama. And once again, ghosting is an issue that I had with this other person that I was trying to collaborate with. Accountability without yeah. Accountability without hostility. Number eight. A good partner can call you out or keep you on track without making it toxic. So it's okay. Like if I make a mistake, I expect Ember to feel comfortable enough to bring it up to me and let me know what I did wrong and how can fix it, and I will do the same for her. It's just doing it in a respectful manner. You want to be polite about it. You don't want to be toxic and just ruin your friendship over something stupid like that. It's not worth it. It's really not. Number 9, flexibility is underrated. Plans change, games flop, energy shifts. Being adaptable matters more than trying to force perfect plans. But that does not mean, like, for example, I don't expect Ember to completely drop whatever she's doing if she's doing something important to get on with me to do a video if I'm ready to do a video and she's not. I'm always going to try to pick a time, make sure we're both free to actually do it. That way there's no tension, there's no rushing or no stress. It's just we can focus on the video. Number 10, hype is great, but follow through is better. A lot of people love ideas, fewer people actually help execute them. So you want somebody that's actually going to be there to support you and help you with your plans. Number 11, this is a big one. Constructive feedback over fake positivity. Everything is great doesn't help growth. Honest but respectful feedback does. So if everything is great, then yeah, you could say everything's great. The video is good. You did a good job. But if it's actually not, then saying it's all great isn't really being honest, and it's not really helping anything. But at the same time, you want to be respectful with your feedback. You don't want to put this other person down and discourage them and make them unmotivated to continue making videos and content. Number 12, no constant competition. If everything becomes who's better, the partnership can get exhausting fast. Support builds better than ego. So, for example, going back to my earlier point, I'm more comfortable being on camera, showing my face. I don't really care. Ember is not. So we all have our strengths and weaknesses. And likewise, the only reason I'm talking a lot right now is because I have my notes here to go by. Ember is a lot better of a natural talker than I am, probably because she streams a lot. But a lot of times, like, you'll notice this whenever we start putting our gaming videos out, I'm really quiet a lot of the time because I don't know what to talk about. Because I just draw a blank whenever I'm put on the spot. I have to think of something off the top of my head. But we all have our strengths and weaknesses. My weakness is not knowing what to talk about most of the time. And Ember's is she's not comfortable showing her face on camera yet. 13. We're almost done here. Play to each other's strengths. One person may be better at editing, another at branding, another at on-camera energy. Use that. And I kind of already went into that, so I'm going to go on to the next point before I start yapping too much. 14. Real friendships help, but professionalism still matters. Being friends is awesome, still showing up and treating it seriously matters too. And I wanted to keep this around 10 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and move on to the last tip that I have here, so I can try to keep it within the time that I wanted. A good content partner makes creating feel easier, not hard. This is another really important point. The right person reduces stress, they don't add to it. And that's going to be it for this video. I just wanted to put this out there, rant a little bit, vent, get it off my mind. Give some tips for helping people with content creation, finding a suitable partner for them, finding something that works. And if this video helped you, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment on anything else that you would like me to talk about. If there's anything that you're curious about, it could be anything from more tips to personal stuff. I don't mind sharing some stuff. If I'm not comfortable with it, then I'll let you know in the comments. Or if there's just something that you're curious about that you want to get my opinion on, you can leave that in the comments too. I'll respond. I'll make a video on it, and we'll go from there. And until then, I'll see all of you in the next video.